Okay, day one of the steps that we need to take towards emotional healing is acknowledging that we have this wound in our life. We need to acknowledge that it is hurting us. We need to acknowledge that it's blocking us from achieving our goals. We need to acknowledge that we actually have it in our life. You know, it's controlling us, it's manipulating us, it's abusing us, you know, it's blocking us from performing, you know, or participating in our daily activities with excellence because we have it in our life. It's actually in our blood. It's in us. We are wearing it, you know. It has consumed us all. So we need to acknowledge that we have it in our life. One. The second thing is naming it. What kind of wound is it that you have in your life? What is it that is controlling you or stopping you from achieving your goals? In our last video, we discussed about the common wounds that we usually move around with that control us and manipulate us and block us from achieving our goals. So if you haven't watched that video about the common wounds that we usually move around with, please, I recommend that you go and watch that video. You'll understand all of these emotional wounds, what they are, and what they mean to us in our lives. And now when you name this type of wound that you have in your life, now allow yourself to experience, to feel the pain, whatever that emotional wound is bringing into your life, the pain that it is bringing into your life. Feel it, or feel it to the maximum. Make sure that if it is sadness, feel it to the maximum. If it is rejection, feel it to the maximum. If it's fear, feel it to the maximum. If it's anger, feel it to the maximum. Make sure if you have to cry to the maximum. If you have to scream to the maximum. Make sure that you feel it. It allows you to present it before you. You know, when you feel it, you are bringing it out of your system. You're bringing it out of your system and placing it in front of you, so you cannot miss when you are removing it from your life. When the time for removing comes, you will know what you are removing from your life. But if you don't feel it all, it's like you are removing some and some of it is remaining. So you need to sweep it all out, you know, sweep it all out of your system by feeling fully about this emotional wound. So that's what today is going to be about, feeling our emotional wound to the maximum. Yeah. So if we have to cry. If people are going to ask you why you're crying, you're participating in a program, in a healing program. Just tell them that. But anyway, you know how to. Don't mind about that. But just make sure that you feel this thing, feel it to the maximum, and remove it from your system. Okay, it helps you to remove from your system. You identify what is wrong in you, in your life, and what is blocking you in your life, and that which is blocking positivity and success and prosperity in your life is this emotional wound. And it's things that we move around with every day. So yeah, so that's what today is going to be about. We are feeling our emotional wounds. You may have one emotional wound, you may have two emotional wounds, depending on the experiences that you have in your life, but make sure that you feel each one of them. If you have to write them down so that you may feel them better, you can do that. But make sure you feel them all, and we can now go to our next step, which is going to be day 2. Okay, thank you for your participation.